What is it like living in New Zealand? Hello, viewers. Welcome back to this channel. It's been a roller coaster ride because we have created a handful of videos that paint both the good and bad sides of living in New Zealand. Today, we have decided to make another spin-off of Why New Zealand is the Best Country and 7 Reasons You Will Love Living in New Zealand. Though New Zealand typically boasts a high standard of living, pristine beaches, and other remarkable features, it is not without its challenges. With several people complaining about the cost of living, this begs the question, what is it like living in New Zealand? As we proceed to answer the question, we encourage you to watch until the end. Embracing the tradition and the warmth of the Kiwi community. Let's begin with the basics of what living in New Zealand is like. The unique charm of New Zealand comes from the harmonious blend of European and indigenous Māori cultural influences. The Māori culture is intricately woven into the fabric of Kiwi life. Traditional Māori cuisine, such as hāngī, and the biennial Te Matatini festival, which showcases traditional dance and music, exemplify the vibrant and enduring nature of Māori customs. As you begin to appreciate these traditions, you will find yourself evolving into more than just a New Zealander. You will become part of a culture rich in history and tradition. Throughout New Zealand, whether you are on the South Island or the North Island, you will be welcomed with a friendly kia ora from the locals. The Kiwis, as New Zealanders affectionately refer to themselves, are renowned for their amiable and laid-back demeanor. Although they may initially appear somewhat reserved, you will discover that they are among the most hospitable individuals you will encounter. Whether you choose to savor a popular soft drink at a local cafe or embark on a hike through snow-capped mountains, you will seamlessly integrate into this inviting island nation, much like British citizens. Of course, this is just the beginning, as there are several other hurdles to overcome the moment you choose New Zealand as your new home. Let's analyze another factor that influences what living in New Zealand is like. Managing your budget. Grocery shopping in New Zealand tends to be pricier than in the United States or the United Kingdom, with noticeable differences when expressed in New Zealand dollars. Nevertheless, by employing effective shopping strategies and adhering to a budget, one can still relish quality food while managing expenses effectively. Conversely, dining out is relatively economical, as an essential meal at a budget-friendly restaurant typically costs less in New Zealand dollars than in numerous other nations. Additionally, tipping is not a common practice in New Zealand, allowing diners to enjoy their meals without the concern of adding an extra 15% to their total. New Zealand offers a range of housing options, including urban apartments, suburban residences, and charming rural cottages. Although property prices can be high, particularly in major urban centers like Auckland and Wellington, rental costs are considerably lower than in many other countries. Furthermore, with mortgage interest rates being lower than those in the UK, home ownership in New Zealand is a feasible option for many expatriates. One of the significant benefits of residing in New Zealand is the availability of government-subsidized healthcare and education. The healthcare system is universally accessible, offering free or subsidized primary care, specialist services, surgeries, and medications. In terms of education, the system provides free schooling for citizens and permanent residents from ages 5 to 19, fostering a student-centered and comprehensive learning atmosphere. With all these benefits that come with living in New Zealand, it becomes much easier to manage your budget effectively, which gives you extra to partake in outdoor activities, as will be discussed shortly. Exploring the natural beauty of New Zealand. New Zealand presents a multitude of opportunities for outdoor activities, appealing to everyone from adventure seekers in pursuit of excitement to those who appreciate the serenity of nature. In uncovering what it is like living in New Zealand, outdoor enthusiasts will discover a true haven characterized by its diverse natural landscapes, which include majestic mountains, pristine beaches, verdant rainforests, and tranquil lakes. There is a suitable trail for every hiking enthusiast in this country, which boasts some of the most celebrated hiking trails globally, including Milford Track, known for its peaceful beauty, Tongariro Alpine Crossing, renowned for its striking scenery, Routeburn Track, which provides stunning vistas of lakes and peaks, and Kepler Track, which winds through magnificent forests and mountains. For those craving an adrenaline rush, bungee jumping from the iconic Kawarau Bridge or the Auckland Harbour Bridge delivers an unparalleled thrill. Additionally, New Zealand's coastal charm is as diverse as it is stunning. From 90-Mile Beach to the unique black sands of Piha Beach, there is a beach to suit every preference. Furthermore, the nation's dedication to conservation ensures that these natural wonders will be safeguarded for future generations. This brings us to our next discussion: environmental awareness and understanding the weather. As you try to figure out what it is like to live in New Zealand, certain factors shouldn't be overlooked. New Zealand's commitment to environmental preservation is reflected in its unspoiled wilderness. The country aims to derive 90% of its electricity from renewable sources by 2025 and upholds strong conservation principles, positioning itself as a leader in environmental sustainability. This commitment benefits the environment and positively influences New Zealand's economy. Immersing yourself in New Zealand's breathtaking landscapes contributes to its ongoing mission to protect and sustain these natural treasures for the future. It is essential to mention that New Zealand's climate is as varied as its geography. With a temperate environment and 4 distinct seasons, the nation presents a range of weather conditions that accommodate diverse lifestyles and recreational activities. Whether you prefer basking in the sun or enjoying winter sports, New Zealand has a season tailored to your preferences. However, you cannot experience the totality of what it is like living in New Zealand without exploring or navigating the country or city where you are based. How to achieve this will form the basis of our next discussion. How to get around in New Zealand. Navigating New Zealand is convenient, whether you are commuting to work, venturing into nature, or completing daily tasks. The country provides a considerable number of transportation options, including trains, private taxis, public buses, and ride-hailing services. For those who enjoy driving independently, the scenic roads are a pleasure to traverse. To operate a vehicle in New Zealand, it is essential to obtain a local driver's license. The procedure is uncomplicated, and you can easily convert your foreign license into a New Zealand license. Therefore, whether you are embarking on a road trip across the North Island or commuting in the South Island, securing a driver's license is essential. Although driving is a preferred transportation method in this country, public transport serves as a practical alternative, particularly in larger urban areas. Ranging from local buses to intercity trains, public transport is an economical and environmentally friendly means of travel. However, it is essential to note that service frequency may be limited in smaller towns and rural regions. As we continue to uncover what living in New Zealand is like, it is worth mentioning that New Zealand is different from the rest of the world, partly due to its remote nature. Therefore, things may be slightly different from what you are used to. Our subsequent discussion will focus on that. There are no dangerous animals in New Zealand. This sounds like good news, especially if you enjoy hiking and outdoor activities. New Zealand is devoid of lions, bears, wolves, snakes, and other dangerous or deadly animals. There is a minor exception in the form of the katipo spider, the red-back spider, and the white-tailed spider, which represent the most notable venomous spider species in the country. Although bites from these spiders may be painful and necessitate medical attention, such incidents are not common and generally not life-threatening. New Zealand is predominantly inhabited by birds, with all mammalian species present being introduced. Fortunately, these introduced species pose no threat to humans, thereby preserving the country's reputation as a safe destination. Interestingly, the sheep population in New Zealand surpasses that of its human inhabitants. Currently, the country is home to approximately 5 million plus residents, while the sheep population stands at around 27.6 million. This means that New Zealanders are significantly outnumbered by their sheep. This is why sheep farming is particularly popular, with numerous sheep grazing across the expansive fields. The sight of playful lambs during the spring season is truly charming and gives another vivid picture of what is it like living in New Zealand. As we conclude this video, does living in New Zealand interest you? Please join the comments section and share your views with us. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.